off his own boot. Oh, it's a great leap from Dempsey. He splits the pack from right on 50. Big fly, and he backs. He's going to play.
Now back up by Higgins. It's played a mark coming over the top. Just rolling across the pack. Or is it played a mark? I think it is. Clean as you like.
More hang time this weekend than Nathan Brown on a Sunday morning on the place where it was sensational, some of the big marks across the competition. As we get into the North Melbourne and Essendon fallout from Friday night, Lordo was there, an 11-point win to the Kangaroos, and a very special guest to join us.
Yeah, there was about 10 lead change in this game, a real arm wrestle, but the Roos, I think their firepower forward got them over the line. Thomas with 2, Zeeble, probably his best game for the club with 2, Jared Waite 2 as well. And our guest is the skipper, Andrew Swallow. Had the 19 disposed, but 11 tackles, and it was that sort of game, wasn't it? It was a tough, hard encounter between 2 even sides. Yeah, it was. You know, we probably didn't take our opportunities early on, missed a lot of goals, and you know, they really hung around, and it was hard to put them away. But you know, we were really rapt to get away with a win when we probably didn't play our best footy. Drew Petrie was influential in the game. Good. He you know, kicked a couple of goals, but it was his efforts late in the piece. So has he got the licence to just get back behind the ball himself, or it's a move that Brad will send down? Oh, it's a bit of both. I think you know, when he feels like the game's, you know, there might be a bit of a run from a team just to send himself back, and you know, I think most teams do it. I think you look at Port, Westhoff goes back and does that a bit. So it's a tactic which most teams will run with, and Drew definitely did it on the weekend. No, he was outstanding. Sean Higgins recruited to the club to finish games, and exactly what he did the other night. Really important kick. This was a hang here early on, and a beautiful use of the balls, we all know. But that late goal, this one here, when you need it, it was pretty close. 5 points of difference there. And he just went back and nailed it. Yeah, it was superb. You know, he probably missed the goals that he should have kicked, but I think in that one particular, there was a blood rule, so he had a bit of time just to settle himself, and went back and slotted it, and you know, really crucial goal. Jack Zeeble, I just thought he was the best man on the ground on Friday night, and 30 disposals, 2 goals. He's had a lot of rotten luck, but you know, he's a star player, isn't he? Yeah, he is. You know, we're really fortunate to have both him and Ben Cunnington in our side, both really tough, hard insiders, and you know, really great to see them both going really well. He's, you know, Jack in particular has improved his aerobic capacity out of sight over pre-season, and you know, really showed on the weekend.
You're pretty level-headed when you get out in the field. You were mic'd up the other night for the host broadcaster. We saw you sitting on the bench, and had Luke McDonald sitting next to you. You got a little bit excited. Have a look at him. Yeah, he's an excitable lad. Old Lukey. You could have got a bit more excited. You gave him nothing. You gave him nothing. No, well, that's what, he's just keeping nice and reserved, you know.
People in leadership positions have to stay nice and composed.
Unlike your flogged president, you see him carrying on in the box.
He's an excited man, Jimbo.
Oh, no. How do you go with that mic'd up? Because there was a few magic words dropped throughout the night?
Well, I think I was lucky because whatever's coming through my mic was being filtered by someone down in the truck somewhere, someone in the truck. But yeah, I heard a couple of words might have got through. But I think that's the thing. It's a game of footy. So if you know, a station's going to actually play what's you know, the players are talking about out there, well, you've got to be prepared for a couple of words that you probably don't want to hear. Yeah.
You had a pretty fiery night as always against the Hawks. Do you think Luke Hodges got it in for you?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. So you know, he plays footy on the edge, and you know, I was a bit shocked when he whacked me, but
not giving him much, are you?
No. Well, I was, yeah.
What did you say? Lost by 10 goals. I think he was a bit fucked with that as well.
I was just a bit unhappy with his reason on the night, but looking back at it now, I can see what he was trying to do. Obviously got it wrong, and you know, he's going to have to live with that. But you know, I've got no hard feelings. He's a champ. You know, I love watching the way he goes about things. So from my end, no hard feelings. It was you know, I think just one of those things which he got wrong on the day.
He didn't look like he took his apology well there, but he followed up again with a phone call, didn't he?
Yeah, you know, he followed up, and you know, he was very sincere, and you know, yeah, as I said, all good with him.
You're a good-looking man, Spitter, but please explain this. Oh, mate, come on.
on.
Hard economic times at the moment, Bill. Building a house, so I need a bit of coin to pay for that.
Is that your bet?
Not my bed, that's at Crowns, I think.
Oh, nice. Mate, what about the hand you've come in? You've got that strap that looks a bit sore and sorry, actually.
It's a bit sore, but I should get the all clear, I think. It might, I think they'll just strap it up and get out there and play.
Big Ben Brown, he's a pretty important player. As he pulled up, looked pretty
Benny,
nasty.
Structurally all fine. All the scans were really good, so it all depends on how he pulls up through training. So fingers crossed, he'll be right to go.
Now, reading the Sunday Herald Sun today, page 43. It's been a big year already for North Melbourne captain Andrew Swallow. Now comes the news that he and wife Elise are going to become parents for the first time.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. So I was trying to keep that nice and quiet, so I don't know who's leaked that to the paper.
So you hadn't told many people?
We told family and friends, but that's about it. So.
Was there anyone you haven't told? Here's your chance. Look on the front of the camera and square up. There you go.
Yeah, so
who haven't you told?
No, well, I think we've told everyone that matters.
Actually, the boats.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Andrew, the boats from the weekend. It's an even game, but Zeeble was the best man on the ground. I thought Hurley was enormous in defence. Lockie Hansen, 14 marks, was magnificent, and Heppel was a great midfielder.
It's very stiff, Petrie. She's not during in September, Spitter, is she?
No, not to the end of October. So timed it well.
You overlooked Drew again. He's in very soon to do Future Stars in Melbourne, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Did he not get the votes in?
No, Drew Petrie.
You sacked Zeeble at round 1 last year.
Yep. Yeah, that was just 1 week ago. I didn't find Andy's career.
You get all the prizes. Thanks for coming in.
No, thanks.